sun's coming up now. Looks like it's going to be another absolutely gorgeous day in Gran Canaria. Okay, we're going to head off for breakfast. Let's see how good that is. And you can find breakfast up in this level up here. That's the main bar area down there. And breakfast is served in this wee corner here. Breakfast is in here in Salon Tenerife. Absolutely fantastic selection of foodstuffs that here you can actually have. With all pastries and bread, etc. Down to the selection here, guavas, and meats, and salad items, to some fresh fruit, etc. And melon, and chocolate covered donuts. Good morning. There's some fresh fruit sitting down here, down to the kind of cooked section here, eggs and bacon, etc. Yeah, something for everybody. The fresh orange juice, because it's all freshly squeezed in the machine here, which is absolutely delicious. And a fine selection of yogurts, etc. in here. And also, they have a really cracking, really excellent coffee machine, which is actually full of coffee beans, and it's actually ground in the machine, and it gives delicious coffee. So, and a fine selection of teas, etc.
Well, good morning and welcome back to the channel. We're out again on another day's adventure with Canary Motorcycle Tours. We're actually now almost 50 kilometres from Vecindario, the base. We've headed up the east coast area of the island, which is in a totally different terrain from the last couple of days. The climate and the landscape is completely different. It's much more green, much more lush up here. So it's a contrast from the last couple of days of riding. We've got some additions to our wee group today. There's the four of us out that have been the last couple of days. Charlie, David and Marcus and myself. But we also have another 4 people on 2 bikes. And they're from Scotland. Yeah, so welcome to them. They're running the rider and pillion on the 2 bikes. And I've also got a wee change today as well. I'm still on an NC, but this is the DCT version, which is a nice contrast. It's good to try that one out compared to the standard manual box that I've had for the last couple of days. And so far, I'm absolutely loving it. It's great. To be fair, I did actually have one of these a couple of years ago of my own, so I'm quite used to it, but it's nice to try it on these roads. It's almost back to back with the manual model. I didn't do any filming earlier on. We just actually stopped in a wee town, had a morning coffee stop. So I'm kind of starting the day from this point, because getting up to this point wasn't the most exciting for video wise, but it does get better from now on. So this is where we're really starting today's filming from. So there's some great roads coming up. It's going to be another great day. The weather's looking good. So yeah, sit back, relax, and let's enjoy another day out with Canary Motorcycle Tours. This has been a fantastic little section of road. It's really nice, the sweeping bends and the vegetation all round about is really nice as well. It's a nice wee town in here, isn't it? It's like something from the Wild West, these buildings. You can see a difference in the buildings if you're in the centre and up at some of the areas where the tourists tend to go. They're much more manicured, actually much more kind of set up and geared up for tourism. This is very much just a proper Spanish town. You just now see the the ocean over to my right hand side. I think we've pretty much reached the top end of the island now. Way over to my right hand side, so it's a big city that looks more like the capital, La Palma. It's a fantastic road, great surface. It's lovely sweeping bends, it's really, really nice. There's the ocean down there. Over there, I think that's La Palma. I'm sure it's La Palma, the capital it's called. I love the cafe culture over here. Sit outside for coffee and things all the time. I love the wee town. I love those trees. This looks like an interesting bit coming down here. That was the other group that's out with Martin that just passed there. Yes. Look at that road on the other side there. Oh, that looks like it's going to be good. The whole team's out enjoying the view. And looking at where we're going to go to. Right down that whole valley down there. On those splendid machines. Because they are absolutely fantastic bikes for these roads. They really, really are. Is it a thumbs up for this road, David? Yeah!
Well, that little bit of road we came up before, there was a little bit of rough tarmac.
I'm not doing it.
Came up there in February this year.
Do you get rid of
Sea of orange.
when it just slips like that and you've no warning?
I remember this section of road from the last time I was here. This is a fantastic part of road. The way it winds its way down this gully and turns at the bottom. And then you actually come up the other side of the road, away up that other end. It's just brilliant. And it's all like this. It's a fantastic surface and it's all wee twisty bends. It just flows so well. So it just goes over that bridge there and winds its way up the other end. So we end up going way right up around that whole top corner away up there. Look at this, what a fantastic road. And we're so lucky with the weather today. It's just so sunny and bright, it's just, oh, it's awesome. Awesome! Look at these cliffs as well. This looks like there's a wee house or something. There's a doorway going inside that one. That might have been somebody's house at one time. Isn't this just flipping wonderful? I am loving this. This is what this area is like. It's all these wee gullies that you go in and out of and wind your way around the countryside. You'll never square your tyres off on these roads. This is a quality road, this one. Fantastic for a bike. This DCT is excellent. It's really perfect for these roads. It just works. Hopefully Martin will let me keep this one for the rest of the week. I like it.
Well, that's the way. That's leaving bar something Moya.
That was a very enjoyable little lunch down there in Moya. We're now kind of heading off for the afternoon section. We're going up to the highest point in the island. And the weather's looking a wee bit ominous at the moment, so who knows? It might clear or it might get worse. It is what it is. You see how much the weather's changed though since we stopped for lunch. It was sunny and bright earlier on. Yeah, this is fun. We're on a big dual carriageway now. So they're not all white, tight, winding roads in Canaria. There are some main roads that go around the island. Well, for a wee bit of a change of plan, the weather was looking pretty grim to go up to the top of the mountain, so we're going to do the coast road instead, which is the GC 200, I believe it is, which is reputed to be one of the worst, most dangerous roads in the whole of Spain. And this is what we're on. Yeah, but it's also brilliant. See how far down it goes there. If you look over the side at the road, it winds its way along below us. When you come round this corner, look what opens up to you. Look at the way the road goes along the side and those cliffs. There's some tunnels that go right, that's the main road. It takes you basically to bypass all the coast road, and where all the heavy traffic goes through that. But this at one time was the main road before the tunnels were actually built. And look at it, it is awesome. It's simply awesome. This is it keeps blowing me away how good the riding is out here. It's got everything in such a small area. Again, we're lucky to get a good day for this. If it was in the rain, it would be quite a dangerous road. It certainly wouldn't be much fun, that's for sure. This is the original coastal road, Sort of no through road at the moment because of landslides. You can't actually get right through, but you can get up a fair bit. There won't be much traffic on this part because there's no actual through traffic coming along it. Just with the odd potential tourist that comes up for a wee look. So, come up through this tunnel up here. Come through the tunnel and you're still climbing, and the views you get up just round this point here, they're just awesome. If you look at this section here, you just feel that you're going to fall off the end of the world coming up here. That's where we came up, was down there, and followed that road up all the way through. And it's going to continue up right around us up this corner area. I love this. I love this kind of road to ride on. And a bike's just a brilliant mode of transport to do it. They're so agile, so flickable, so small if you want to stop somewhere, just have a quick look. Just things you just can't do. You don't take it in the same in a car. It's not the same experience. Again, I'm still climbing a fair bit yet. Not there. Okay, and that's the road that we came up. All the way up here. Absolutely amazing. That was awesome up there in that viewing platform up there. You're a fair height up. When you see the road when you come from way down there. Heading back down to the bottom of this section and we'll go through the tunnel for a wee while. And then back onto the GC200 again down the coast. Probably down to about Mogan. This is what it's like in the tunnel. This is quite a long tunnel actually. Very quiet, isn't it? Not much traffic in this at all. We're now back on the GC200. This is an amazing road. It's a beautiful surface. There's lots of sweeping, curving bends, some of them are hairpins, some of them get quite tight as well at time to time. One thing you cannot do out here is cross that white line. You're not. The police will come down really hard on you. You have to stay in your own lane. You can't just see a corner and just cut across it. You can't overtake anybody. You cannot touch that white line in the centre of the road. And the best thing you do is still to keep over to the right hand side, because you never know, some tourists in a car might just still come round it and potentially take you out. So you can sort of see why at the weekends the locals come out and they ride this road and they hammer up here in their sports bikes. And there's one of the signs just coming up. It's on this road. The yellow one. It basically says attention, helicopters, drones, anybody try to catch anybody speeding and breaking the law. Morgan! Look at the way you come around this corner here. Look at the view that opens up to you. And that's the road. Basically going way down that valley down there. It's just awesome, awesome road. But the road surface is so smooth. It's incredible. The sort of surface you find on a racetrack. But maybe that's why this is a racetrack at the weekend. But you can understand people getting frustrated because you've got a lot of tourists driving up here and they're maybe admiring the view, they're going quite slowly. And there's so few overtaking opportunities, so people get frustrated travelling behind them. It's good today, it's pretty much traffic free today, it's excellent. It's an awesome road, I love it. Absolutely love it. I have to say, the DCT is brilliant on this road. It really is. It is effortless. It just seems to be in the right gear all the time. I'm incredibly impressed by it.
It's getting a wee bit late in the day now. We were going to stop for coffee, but the place is closed. We've a change of plan. It caused all the slight delay. But it was great coming down the GC200. We had a pretty clear run. There was very little traffic on it. We just had a wee short leg stretch here, and then we'll be heading on our last leg back to Vecindario. Again, that'll be pretty much on the main roads. Nothing terribly interesting to see, so I think I'll wind up today's wee video at this point, and we'll catch you on the next one. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. See you all soon. Bye for now, guys. Back home. We're all back home, safe and sound in the depot. Yay, the end of another perfect day out on the bikes. There'd be hardly any space for a car and a bike to squeeze through. How two cars get round? I'll never know if they meet each other. Look at the trees. Wow.